Hello everyone, good afternoon. It is around noontime here in New Jersey. It's me again. My name is Miriam. If you are new, welcome to our channel. If you are already a subscriber, thank you for watching again. And please continue to follow us. Thank you so much. And today it is nice, sunny, blue sky here in New Jersey. I am wearing sweater because even though it's sunny, it is 60 degrees. So I'm not sure what is 60 degrees in Celsius. I have to look at. And this morning, it was 45 degrees Fahrenheit, which is about 7.2 degrees Celsius. Now that 45 for me is cold. But most people here, 45, they will not say it's cold. They will say maybe chilly. But for me, that is cold. And as you know, here it is fall or autumn. And next to autumn is winter, snowy, ice time. I hate winter. And well, I decided today that I am going to do a garden tour for the month of October. Today is October the 5th because very soon the garden will be old. The plants in the garden will be dead when the frost temperature arrives. So when here in New Jersey, where we live, we are zone 6B. Usually the average frost is around second week of October. It can be early, it can be late, so we don't know. It's just an approximate, guess. So today, let's go check the garden. By the way, I still have a lot of vegetables in the garden, and for the last couple of weeks, I haven't able to take care of the garden because I am just so busy. If you are new, our house is for sale, but I think this time we have a buyer, so we are just finalizing the contract. So let's go in the garden, and I am excited to see the Philippines, even though it is virus pandemic, COVID. But life goes on. Let's go. So let's check the garden, everyone. The lawn need to be cut again. We haven't done that yet, so let's go here. Here's the garden, everyone. As you can see, there are weeds and grass because I haven't pulled these weeds for several weeks already. But I'm not bothered with the weeds because very soon most of these plants will be dead. Like here, I still have a lot of beans. Look at these beans here. I need to harvest this, and tomorrow, God willing, I will be harvesting these vegetables. Lots of beans here in this area. Look at that. I like these beans. They're straight. Look at that. These are provider bush beans. I like this variety, and they're also disease resistant. And in this section I have snap peas, but I noticed some of the snap peas plants, they're dying, not doing good, so I don't know what's wrong with that. This one are lettuce. It seems like they're getting ready to bolt because the lettuce plants get taller if they're getting ready to produce flowers, but they are still edible. And I have here my kale. I've been harvesting kale every other day. So that's why they don't have a lot of leaves. And that one are weeds. Those are weeds. And I have here carrots. These are carrots. I think these are chantenay or something like that variety. I will put it down below the video. I've checked what's the variety of this. But these are carrots. So when the frost arrive, oh, I got this. I see something. Look at this. I think this is caterpillar. Come on, it doesn't focus. Here we go. They eat the leaves of the carrots. I'm going to kill that. Sorry. When frost arrives, these carrots will survive, the kale will survive, and the turnips will survive. These here turnips. Oh my, these turnips are really big. Some are really big. Look at that. In the other area there, I have another area where I plant turnips. They are really very big. Look, this one. I'm showing you one. This is really big. I'm not sure how many inches diameter is this. I'm not sure, maybe at least 7 inches diameter. Maybe that's really big round. I have several here. I already harvested a couple of days ago. I cooked some and I give 2 to our neighbors. And I have here, these are also turnips, but they are still small. In this section here, my tomatoes, some are not looking good anymore. I think they are done. But this one, this is, what variety is this? Sun sugar. They still have some, but the plants the leaves start to turn brown. Because in the early morning, it's usually around 45 degrees, 47 degrees. Tomatoes doesn't like that kind of temperature. And here I have here onions. I can use the leaves in my cooking. And look at this. That's why I just said earlier that tomato plants are over because I look at the leaves. Brown and dry. But I still have a lot of Swiss chards. This Swiss chard survives the heat and the cool weather. This one here, this is kohlrabi, which kohlrabi is a cool weather vegetable, so they can survive freezing. Occasional freezing temperature, this will survive. And this is broccoli. Broccoli can survive some frost as long as the plants are big enough. I have here snap peas. These are snap peas. You see that tiny fruit here. But snap peas and weeds are competing each other. Guess what? I have a lot of weeds here. No, these are dill. Dill from the dill plants last summer. I mean, couple of months ago. Those seeds just fall to the ground and then germinate. So look at that. So I have a lot here. Oh, this is another plant covered by the dill weeds. Dill plants. And those are Swiss chards. Colorful Swiss chards. I have a lot of Swiss chards here. I'm going to harvest some of this tomorrow and give to our friends. We use, but we have more than what we can use. And here I have here more. Now this is I think this is cilantro. Where is the tag? No, it's not cilantro. Flat Italian parsley. I pruned this because it was like dying. So now it looks healthier now. And these are broccoli, kohlrabi, and I have a few. This is cabbage, red cabbage plant, and this is kohlrabi. So cabbage, they can withstand frost, so they're okay as long as they're big enough. And when the frost comes, or frost means the temperature dropped to 32 degrees Fahrenheit, which is 0 degrees Celsius, the cabbage will survive. And here are the peppers. I still have a lot of peppers. Look at in this tiny plant here. I have several here, look. I'm not sure how many in there, but several in there. These are big red sweet bell pepper. This one starts to turn red. Well, bell peppers, they are summer vegetables, so when the frost arrives, these plants will die. Peppers will die. And I have more lunchbox peppers. This is a yummy orange variety. They have only very few seeds inside. Some of them no seeds at all, like 2 or 3 seeds inside. I have here pepper. This is some kind of purple sweet bell pepper. It's a hybrid variety. I have here, this is lunchbox, the red lunchbox. I still have lots of peppers in there. And this is another pepper plant, which is a hot pepper. I still have a lot of peppers there. And this branch just is too heavy because there are a lot of peppers in there. Too heavy, so it snapped off. And in this area here, these are more of my tomato plants. If you are new, these plants, I started this from suckers of our original plants. They're up. The one there, the tomato plants up there, I have only 5 up there. And then I saved the suckers, not all, but some of the suckers. So I have this, I think 10 to 12 plants in this area. I just plant these tomato plants too close to each other, like a foot apart. But I let the plant grow single stem only, no suckers in there. So that's why they look so much healthier. And as you can see, I already cut the top because I want the plant to concentrate in ripening all these green fruits, because very soon it is cold temperature. The tomatoes doesn't like the cold temperature. So we want the plant to concentrate in ripening all the fruits rather than producing more blooms. Because for example, these blooms here, this one will not survive. It's too late. It's already 45 degrees during nighttime, and tomatoes doesn't like that. Tomato plants love the heat. And I have here eggplants. I have a lot of eggplants here. I'm not sure if you can see, but I do have a lot of eggplants in there. These are more eggplants, so very soon I'm going to cook this. I'm thinking of cooking some eggplant parmesan. So here I have a lot here. And here's my tomato plant volunteers. I don't think this will make it. This will just die very soon. Here's my pak choy volunteer. Looks like the bugs are eating the top. I can remove the ugly leaves and then save the good ones. And I have more broccoli. What is broccoli, red cabbage, and kohlrabi here. Like this one, this is red cabbage. And this is broccoli, red cabbage in these sections here. And I have more here, bigger plants, because I plant these earlier than the rest. Look at this kohlrabi. I'm going to show to you kohlrabi plant. Look, it's so pretty. This is my first time to plant kohlrabi. Purple. This is how it looks like. They form a bulb at the top here. It's not at the root, but on the top, in the stem. That's how they do it. It's so pretty. There's another one there, like that one. And there is also white kohlrabi, but I have only purple here. And look at this volunteer tomato plant. You can see no leaves in there because I removed all the leaves and I cut the top. These are broccoli plants here, but I didn't see broccoli heads yet. So let's see. And more of my tomato volunteers. Oh, I just like the kohlrabi, how it is formed. And I think that it's so pretty. I have another one there, next to a volunteer pak choy plant. So these are broccoli, no heads yet. And here's our more beans. I just harvest the beans, I think the other day. So there's no beans in this section ready for harvest. It has blooms, flowers, but I'm not sure if this will make it. I'm afraid if the temperature continue to be 60 or 70 degrees without frost, this will produce more. And here I have more. This is champion radish. This is red cabbage. I have the turnips in there. Those are turnips. And this is another kohlrabi plant. Look, so pretty. That is a big turnip. This is another turnip plant. Radish, red cabbage, and red cabbage. Hopefully we'll have heads of red cabbage here. Let's see. These are my summer squash. Very lonely looking plant because this squash doesn't like the 45-degree temperature. They're summer squash, so they like the heat. But I have few fruit vegetable hanging here. I'm going to harvest that tomorrow. And I have a big one here hanging to harvest this tomorrow. But I still have vegetables here, which is good. Look, summer squash. Let's walk here. These are snap peas, sugar and snap peas. I have some beets here. Not a lot, but I have a few. They're not yet that big. These are cylindra variety. And then more carrots. This is carrots. Those are carrots. And then turnips. Look at this. This is humongous turnips. That is just so huge. Oh my. I noticed that turnip plants that I plant one in each area, they get so big. The one that I put 2 plants in each area, they're smaller. So if you want to plant turnips, just plant 1 plant in each spot, and then you will have huge turnips because they have enough space to grow. They will not be competing each other. More carrots here. These are carrots. And more radishes. For radish, they're like 23-25 days. And more snap peas. So overall, everyone, I still have a lot of vegetables here. So we don't buy vegetables. We have a lot here. Well, our 2 daughters doesn't eat vegetables. Only my husband and myself. But I think as they grow older, they will eat vegetables. But right now, one is 9 and the other one is 13. They don't eat vegetables. Oh well. Hi everyone. Thank you again for coming along with me. Please don't forget to subscribe, share, comment below the video. Hit that bell icon so that you will not miss any video from us. Thank you so much again. Stay safe, and until next time, God willing, bye everyone, and God bless. Thank you.